their scientific name is Orachromys niloticus, is widely cultured in Malaysia. This species is widely cultured in Malaysia because of their fast growth rate, and this fish is rich in protein and can provide a stable food source to our community. Fish meal is a high protein ingredient commonly used in aquaculture feed. It is made from processed food and fish byproduct and contain high essential acid amino acid, vitamin and mineral. Fish meal support rapid growth and improve feed efficiency for farm fish. However, it has to be a high cost have raised concern in recent years. Fish feed playing a crucial role in supporting growth, development and overall health. It serves as primary building block for body tissue, enzyme, hormone and other metabolic function. For optimal growth, fish require a sufficient quantity of high quality protein that contain a balanced profile of essential amino acid. This amino acid cannot be synthesized by fish and must be supplied through the diet. If the protein level is too low or poor quality, it can result in reduced growth rate, poor feed utilization, weak immune, and increased susceptibility to disease. Okay, for pellet formulation, I'm gonna tell you about the method of making the pellet. First, for making the fish pellet, we need to find the good ingredient. For this pellet, we use 10 ingredients. First, we use fish meal for 690 gram, and wheat meal with 170 gram, palm oil 18 gram, and CMC 10 gram, bentonite 10 gram, chlorine chloride 10 gram, calcium phosphate 10 gram, vitamin C 10 gram, and vitamin premix, and lastly mineral premix. All these ingredients to make 1 kilogram of fish feed. Okay.
Some say you'll love me one day. I will wait to get your loving one day. Just say you'll love me one day. I will wait, I will wait, I will wait. Just say you'll love me one day.
To begin our experiment, we all prepare all the material and fish in the container. Each treatment was assigned randomly using the CRD method to eliminate any bias and ensure accuracy in our results. Second, we label this aquarium clearly and add the correct number of fish into each tank based on the treatment. For initial sampling, each fish was weighed using a digital balance to record its initial weight. We ensure that the fish will calm and handle gently to reduce stress. After that, all data including fish weight will be recorded in the Excel table provided in the Okay, today I will explain about how we were sampling the fish on week 1 to week 5. Actually, weekly sampling was conducted from week 1 to week 5. The goal was to track the growth of the fish under different diet treatments. Each week, we scope out the fish gently using a small net to minimize stress. We ensure that the fish were active and lively before sampling. The weight of scale fish was measured using a digital scale. Special care was taken to handle the fish properly to reduce any risk of injury or stress. Immediately after sampling, the fish were returned to their respective aquarium. All data we collected weekly, including weight of fish and weight of the pellet. The data was entered into the Excel sheet that provided in our Google Classroom. Okay, for the final sampling, we follow the same step as in the weekly sampling to ensure consistency and reliability. Each fish was put up gently and weighting using the digital balance. Handling stress was minimized by working quickly and calmly. So that's why the final weight of each fish were recorded in the Excel file in Google Classroom. This data was essential for calculating the weight gain of fish and weight gain of pellet for 7 days, which is we use later to evaluate the effectiveness of each diet treatment.
Now onto the result on weight performance. Now based on the bar graph that we have collected the data from the diet 1 and diet 2, we have concluded that from the bar graph, the diet 1 have better weight performance than diet 2 because we can see they have a higher weight than weight 2. We can see how diet 1 have a very positive weight gain in average, but in diet 2 they have a negative weight gain for it performed very poorly. Okay, now on to the result on survivability rate. The result on survivability rate is based on the data that we have collected previously from the fish meal from the diet 1 and diet 2. And the graph is a graph of survival rate versus the treatment. Now the graph shows that diet 1 have a higher survivability rate than diet 2. This shows that the dietary 1 have a better taste than dietary 2, which means it gives the proper nutritional value for the tilapia that we have cultured. In conclusion, we can conclude that the diet 1 have a better performance than diet 2. It has the higher survivability rate and it has a better weight performance than diet 2.
Yeah.
This is the few challenges that we face. The first one is meticulous care to optimize the fish health. And second, we need to know the behavior of the fish. Third, to overcome the disease in the fish if the fish is infected by any bacteria. And lastly, we need to regular water change because we need to maintain the water quality in good condition. This is how we maintain our water quality. This is several directions of study. For the first one is functional role of the gut microbiome. Future research should focus on what the gut microbiome does, not just food there. Insight into microbial metabolites and enzyme activity will unlock new strategies for enhancing gut health, ensuring digestive stability. Second, precision feeding via behavior monitoring and AI. Integrating computer vision, AI and IoT sensor to track feeding behavior. For example, feeding intensity, animals dynamic adjustment of feeding schedule. This smart feeding can lead to better feed composition and reduce waste. Lastly, novel sustainable ingredient and enzymatic booster. Exploring next-gen protein sources such as insect meal, single cell proteins, microalgae, and processed animal proteins paired with enzymes like citronase hold promise for suitable feed formulation, improve digestibility, and lower environmental impact. So for the application of the study, from this study, we learn how different type of fish meal affect the growth, performance, weight gain, and also the survival rate of Nile tilapia. It provides us with hands-on experience in preparing fish pellet, conducting feeding trials, and collecting and analyzing, and significantly, we also gain a deeper understanding of how diet formulation plays a key role in aquaculture nutrition and the overall health and productivity of fish. Our practical skill is handling fish using tools for measurement and recording data will greatly improve. The study also helped us become more confident in working as a team and conducting a scientific experiments responsibly. Yes, we believe our practical skills were enhanced and sharp in this assessment. We improved our abilities in weight fish, measuring parameters, managing water quality, and organizing data systematically. It was a valuable learning experience that strengthened both my technical and analytical skills in aquaculture. Okay, for the summary, from this assessment, we gain essential knowledge about aquaculture feed formulation, especially the use of different fish meal and their effect on the growth performance of Nile tilapia, and also we learn how to apply a completely randomized design in sampling, how to calculate weight gain and survival rates, and how to interpret the data using proper graph. Working on this project with team also improve our teamwork, communication, and time management skills. Overall, it was a comprehensive learning experience that combined theoretical knowledge with practical application in aquaculture.